So, hello everybody, Triathlon Freak again here from Internet Marketing Freaks. Teresa with me here today. Very interesting topic of today, getting leads. I think it's very interesting topic for anybody who is doing internet marketing online, involved with anything you do online, where you try to get leads, even network marketing, and there will be probably a series or more videos concerning getting leads. So this will be the first one in couple of them, and we want to start with very basic stuff before we get involved with something very maybe technically challenging for you, maybe not, but we want to keep it easy and help you so that it will be much more easier to get leads actually. Well, what kind of leads? It's up to you. You have to know what is your customer. What kind of product what kind of idea maybe you are selling or you want to sell. So the first thing me and Teresa actually believe in that is that you have to actually believe in yourself. You have to believe in your product and you have to believe in yourself. And today we want to talk about this belief because some people might have difficulties in being kind of that kind of person who is comfortable with selling his product, selling his ideas. And I just give a word to Teresa, and then maybe I will continue later on. All right, Teresa, welcome on our hangout today. Thomas couldn't come, so I'm very pleased that Teresa is here with me, and she's going to share with us some valuable stuff. And she's got a surprise for us as well. So let's listen to Teresa now.
All right, thank you. You know, it could be dangerous putting a woman in charge. I got what, 10 minutes?
All right, I'll risk it. I'll risk it.
All right. Can you see me and hear me okay?
Yes.
All right. My name is Teresa Kaiser, and today Maros approached me and said, what should we talk about on our hangout today? And we agreed that, leads were a good thing. But I said, a lot of people when they're new, first of all, they may not even know what a lead is. A lead is someone that you may sign up to your email list, be interested possibly in your business. They come into your sales funnel. That means that they've entered their name and email, goes into your autoresponder, and then, of course, they're introduced to your business, okay, in one way or another. Plus, then you gain a list of people to actually market to on a regular basis. So they may not buy today, but sometime in the future. I want you to remember, don't get frustrated. People have to see your ad or something. It's human nature. They have to see it at least 7 times, statistics show, in order for them to actually want it. Oh, I see that again. Wow, I see that again. And all of a sudden they're like, oh, maybe I should check that out. So don't worry if they don't buy the first time, okay? The other thing that I want to have you keep in mind is before you even fret or think about, you're not through your training and you're worried about leads and sales and things like that, is you are, if that's your main focus is to generate leads, generate sales, generate leads, and that's all you're thinking about, that's not what this business is about. It's about helping other people. Stuff will come when you're ready. In fact, in my email series, do you know what I send? It's not a link to my business. I want them to connect with me on a human level. I ask them, are we friends on Facebook? Maybe they're not a Facebook user, so the next email they get, I ask them if we're friends on Instagram. Maybe they don't use that either. Are we friends on Twitter? Are we friends on YouTube? Are you subscribed to my channel? Anything like that. People have to get to know, like, and trust you first before you start to build that leads list. In other words, when you're in that position, this is where people absolutely blow it, because when you start to connect with people on a social level, all of a sudden, and excuse me for saying this, but we get diarrhea of the mouth, because it's like, here's my business, here's my link, blah, 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 blah. And you're going to chase that person 100 miles an hour the other way. They're like, oh, they just want to sell me. Find out who that person is first, I mean, and if you don't believe in the product you're selling, you might as well tank the idea of getting leads and sales, because it's not going to happen. So you have to if you have a good posture, just like I'm talking to you today on this hangout, if you have a good posture and you're you know, you're happy about your business, and I'm extremely happy. I mean, the last 2 days I've gotten 2 sales in my business and 21 leads, thanks a lot to the autopilot profit system and BJ Smith's Symphony Marketing series. So thanks, holler out to BJ. But listen, you know, there's other ways to do as well. There's YouTube, there's Twitter, there's, you know, all kinds of things to get leads and sales. But like Marlos was saying, it has to start with you first believing in what you're selling. If I'm on a hangout with you or something, I'm not gonna get on the hangout and go, well, do you want to buy my stuff? Because the person on the other end is gonna go, boy, they don't even believe in what they've got. How long have they been doing this? I've been with this company almost 2 years. December will actually be 2 years for me, and I absolutely love it. I'm a work-from-home mom of 2 children, and I have 1 child that is a special needs child, and he is fully grown, and he still lives at home. So don't give yourself an excuse you don't have enough time for it or anything else, because if you have kids, they gotta sleep sometime, and that's the other thing. You know, you can find time for this business. You know, my son, even though he is a full-time job, when he's away, I chunk my time, okay? And I actually do use a little tool to help me chunk my time, and I'll share that with you because you can use this in your leads and sales as well when you're using that. And it's just a little timer. Now, if you can't stand something ticking in the background, I wouldn't advise using it. But it's called Action Enforcer. Now, I'm just going to actionenforcer.com. They have a free version that's online where you can put, you know, I want to spend 15 minutes on this, and you turn it on, and when that 15 minutes is done, you're done. They do have a desktop version that you can download. I think it's like $27 just one time. But I tell you what, if you're having trouble managing your time at all, and a lot of people struggle with this because all this stuff is just thrown at you. And sometimes, you know, Marlos and I were talking about this, you can be totally overwhelmed. You know, there's training from this site, training from this site, training from your team. Who's right, who's wrong? That's not something for someone else to decide. That's something for you to decide. So you want to make sure that, you know, you're deciding, okay, I can learn this today. You know, and you can never be too old, too young, not experienced enough, because let me tell you what, in 2008, someone said, hey, do you know how to build a website? I said, heck no. But within a year, I built 4 Chamber of Commerce websites, very, very large sites in my area. So I want you to keep that in mind, that you can learn anything. If you're not learning something new every day and applying it, you could, if you go through all the trainings and go, oh, I'm ready, it's too late. Learn one thing, then do it. And that's the one thing that I would suggest to you is learn it, apply it. Learn it, apply it. Get that down, and then move on to the next thing. So, yeah, our subject was about leads and sales and generating leads. And, you know, Marlos is going to go into the technical part of it. But, geez, before you even start that, you need to get in the right mindset first. And that is something that, you know, that's up to you. Marlos can't make you, you know, say, hey, you know, get off the seat of your chair and sit up straight, and that has to come from you. I can't tell you that either. I can't say, you have to discipline yourself today to work. I can't make you do that. That's something that you have to want to do. So I'll let Marlos go into his technical part now if he would like, or anything he wants to add to that. But basically, you know, in a nutshell, it all has to come from what's inside of you first before you begin any kind of business at all. And make sure that it's a right fit for you, that you're going to have time for it. And remember, you know, what's it going to hurt you to lose an hour's sleep every day? If it's worth it in 90 days, 120 days, a year, whatever it is, if you can put an hour a day and just lose 1 hour to sleep, are you really going to be falling asleep standing up like a horse? Probably not, you know. Personally, for me, in the afternoon, if things get kind of down, I'm on the Mountain Dew. You know, it helps. Caffeine, drink a cup of coffee, get up and walk around. Whatever it is you need to do to achieve success. And you know what? If your dream is big enough, you'll find time to do it. You just have to want it bad enough.
Yes, yes. I mean, you are completely right, Teresa. And just what I want to add to it is I don't think it would be a good idea to go into technical stuff right now. We can do it next time because there is a lot of stuff to talk about, a lot of let's say ideas how you can generate leads, and we will go into it next week in next couple of weeks. But what I want to add to this, what Teresa just told, is that you need to know why you do what you do. There might be some companies you are involved with, some products you are selling. You need to know why you are offering what you are offering, why you personally like what you do. So let's say I am writing a lot about sports because I love triathlon. I do running. I do a lot of other stuff as well, but my niche is actually running and triathlon. So I write a lot about this niche, and I love it. I mean, the process of writing about my niche, about the ideas I have in my niche, it's just very pleasing to me, and I love doing that. And the company I'm involved with as well, the products I'm selling and I'm offering, it's also something where I know exactly why I love this company, and that's why I can keep going on over the long period of time. Because many times, what happens is that people start doing something and then they just give up. They just give up just because they say I tried it and it didn't work. And I believe many of them probably didn't have a strong why they do what they do. So that's why I really believe that you really need to look for your why you like what you like. And if there is nothing you like about the product you're selling, or the company you are involved with, then why staying there? Look for something what you can actually like, just because there is something that talks to you. And I don't know, Teresa, I was expecting you to giving us this surprise kind of news about your success lately, but you posted it already on your Facebook, so anybody who is connected to you knows already, probably, right?
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know,
yeah.
yeah, one thing you just mentioned is, people, I don't know if anyone's ever listened to GoPro by Eric Worre, but I'm actually listening to the audiobook now, and I've listened to it a couple of times. And the big problem is with internet marketing, okay? Any kind of network marketing, I should say. That's what he talks about. You mentioned network marketing to someone, and they say, oh, nope, ain't trying that, done it before, I failed. Well, the response that I think people should be, thinking about is, so if you were telling me that, if you were someone coming to me and telling me that, I say, sounds like you've tried that before. And tell me about that. You have a story. Rather than saying, well, you got money for that iPhone 6, you got money for business, And I see people doing that. Stop doing it. So what? They have an iPhone 6, big whoop. People have a fear that you need to break that wall. Okay, so they'll tell you a story. You listen to their story. Well, my friend tried it actually, and she failed, and blah, blah, blah. And I said, well, why do you think that is? Tell me about what happened. And they say, ask them what they did to make that business successful. And I can bet you anything, it's they didn't try enough. They were looking for a magic lotto ticket. They didn't stay consistent with their business. They didn't, do all kinds of things that they should have been doing. And instead, they quit and they gave up because the money didn't fall from the sky. So that's one thing that I want you to keep in mind. If you start an internet business, or you have someone that, is anti, network marketing, and this is in any business, be careful with the approach that you tell people, because if you want to really get that person in your business or turn them on to network marketing, find out what happened to them before. Like I said before, it's all about building relationships with people, and that's extremely important. And recently, the other thing that I'm gonna jump in here and kind of jump around. I see people, and this is my pet peeve, and I'm gonna jump out at people who are posting in groups. Okay, posting in groups isn't bad if you're just not spamming the crap out of it. Join my business, join my business, join my business. And the other day, I got 3 emails from someone, different people, all the same message. Gee, nothing like a copycat business, and that's what it makes me think. And so when you're crafting your emails, you know, the company may give you copy and paste, oh, this is easy, my magic number in the lottery is coming tomorrow, but it's not. You have to individualize your business and be the bird on the wire that sticks out. I just saw a post on Facebook, you know, all the birds were on the wire on top and this one was sitting on the bottom, and which one would you notice the most? The one that stands out. Be the person that stands out. That's one of the keys. You know, I get on a video camera every day, just about, because I'm not afraid of it. When I first started, I got on there and I said, well, oh, I got to retake it again. Oh, man, I got to retake it again. I used to take the same video like 15 times, and I sucked at it really bad. But it takes practice, you know. Just get out there and be yourself, and you're going to be okay. You know, if you go in front of a camera and you worry about, oh, my one eye isn't right, and, you know, I actually have, maybe you don't notice, but I have a droop eye. I don't care. Either you like me or you don't. That's it. I'll get on that camera no matter what. You have to be willing to love yourself and accept yourself to get in front of people first, because you want to draw the same kind of people to you. So network marketing and working online isn't just a lotto ticket. It's, you have to develop yourself into, I don't want to say a salesperson, but someone may be attracted more to Maros than myself. You know, I mean, he's got more shininess up here than I do, so, you know, that's quite attractive. It's sexy. You know, or maybe you're a single mom and you're in my situation. You know, like I said, I have a special needs child at home, an 11-year-old daughter as well, and it's a full-time job. I'm running here, running there, but I find time for my business. So maybe you're one of those people who can say, hey, I can relate to her. I want to learn from her. Maybe you want to learn from Rose. You know, I think that you know, maybe you're into the running, the triathlon things, or you see that maybe he knows more technical things like that. Whatever the situation is, everyone's attracted to a different kind of person.
Yeah, thanks for that, Teresa. Actually, I believe you are more technically kind of, you know, better on technical stuff than me, but
Oh,
whatever.
I'm really blush.
Because you shared some stuff before that I was like, okay, I don't know about that. So she
Yeah.
must know more than me.
Right.
But okay, we will wrap it up soon. But just before we do that, just a couple of things. There, you know, I'm involved with the company, the same company as Teresa, and we have some inner circle audios we are listening to. And there was one idea I just entered my head as Teresa was talking, is that, you know, if you are involved with some kind of company and you have to spend some money, and there was this idea of franchise. And it's really struck me that it's really interesting that many people who actually are involved with franchise, they don't make money first 1 or 2 years. So it's kind of you know, some people, it might put off some people just that idea. That's why you have not so many people doing that. And internet marketing regarding let's say network marketing or some other stuff, even you know, selling some kind of products takes some time. So at the beginning, it's kind of normal to fail, just because you need to know what is not working. So, you know, and this is the like the basic stuff. So you just expect to fail at the beginning and learn from that, from your failure. Because I did that. You know, I'm involved with the company. I'm involved with so for a couple of months, and I didn't know what to do. And it's just slow. It's a slow process where I realized, you know, what is working, what is not working, what to do in some other way than what I did before, and so on and so on. So this is really important. And another thing is that what Teresa was talking, just it's much easier to be yourself than to copy somebody. She was talking about people copying some stuff, you know, sending the same emails, the same kind of swipe files, whatever. You know, it's great to send, you know, mail somebody else sent before, but what if you kind of change it in a way that it kind of represents your personality? I can give you an example. What I do on my Instagram, what I actually do, I use some pictures I find anywhere online, but I personalize them. I do them my own. So I put them my own quote, or a quote I read somewhere, but I change this quote so it's more regarding my niche, triathlon or running, even though this quote was posted on some completely other website that has nothing to do with sports, and people understand it and people like it, because people who are in my niche, they immediately know this quote is about running and triathlon. So, you know, this is just a couple of ideas. You know, you can copy somebody else, but if you want to do it, change it at least 10% and even 50%. The more you change it, the better, because it will represent yourself, and it's much more easier for you. You will much more like it. You will much more enjoy it, just because you will get more creative. So you have kind of thing to start with. There is a swipe file you can use, all right, but just try to change it, you know, in a way that, and you test it. Of course, sometimes it will not work at the beginning. You know, we send emails, no open rate. I mean, the open rate will not get very big. Okay, you know, just send another email next time. You know, another format, another text. You know, maybe shorter, maybe longer, whatever. And try to learn as much about sending emails or solo ads as you can. Like Teresa was saying, you know, if you want to make videos, just you know, maybe Google it, how to make great videos. But be yourself. Don't copy somebody else, and so on and so on. Teresa, you want to add anything to that, or we can wrap it up?
Wow, I think you covered it.
Yeah. I just wanted to click on my picture because you were on the screen the whole time I was talking, I guess. But
oh wow!
Never mind. You look good today, so no problem with that.
Now I don't know. I don't have so much shininess, so you know. But no, you were talking about the pictures that you post. That's a really good point. You know, a lot of times I'll use, and you can use something like PicMonkey, which is actually free, PICMONKEY, and just take a picture in there, put some text on it. But the cool thing is, if you're making a nice quote, put your sales link on that quote. Tell people, because people are going to pass it around. What more better way? Oh, that's a cool quote. And in the bottom, you know, don't make it big and go, here's the quote of the day. Visit this link. You know, you want that to be the subtle thing in the bottom, but that's a good way to get visitors to your site as well, or to your capture page or anything like that. So that's just a little hidden trick, I guess you could say. But that's great, Maros. That I don't know if you're adding your link on the post that you're making with the pictures, but
yeah. The problem with Instagram, where I'm posting most of the time, you can't actually add a link. You can have a link in your profile, but obviously you can do it on Facebook. So, but I don't actually do it on Facebook. I want to first connect with people, and then if you are interested in connecting with me, then you know we start talking, and from then on we move to some other stuff. So I don't really at the moment promote anything like that. So I just want to be in my niche, be present there to get as many followers as I can. And you know, see what happens. So this is kind of my strategy on Instagram. Obviously, I do some other stuff as well. I do blog. I have a blog myself, and I do videos regarding triathlon and running as well. Plus, I'm starting some new projects, which I will share with you guys, with anybody who's watching, and also with Teresa and Thomas on the next hangout. I'm getting more involved with solo ads, banner advertising, and so on. So I will share that as well, and all my successes and failures I will share as well, so that people can learn from us. All right, that's all from it for today. Yeah. All right. Thank you, Teresa. It was fantastic to have you here. It's always great to talk to you because you always have something great to share with us, something valuable. So just connect with Teresa on probably the best way to be on Facebook. You see her name there, so just connect with her, or you can connect with me. You will find me also on Facebook, or just connect with Thomas. Thomas is not here today, but probably he will be here next week. Thank you for watching, and be here next time, next week, probably Monday again. We will let you know, and we will talk more about getting leads, and we will get into more technical stuff as well. Thank you, and have a good week and have a good weekend. Bye-bye.